since the issue of climate change, the environment, ESG, sustainability has come up, we've all seen more and more how companies are talking about their purpose, And in the financial services sector, it's not necessarily a sector that's been known to prioritize a higher purpose. When I think of banking, I think of my days in banking, it was all about hitting the numbers and getting my bonus. Now, I've got to behave very differently. To what extent does the focus on trying to get, not even South Africa, just the world, to a net zero place, change the psyche of professionals in financial services to start behaving as people that are leading this transition as opposed to people that are focused on the next financial year?
Yeah, Andrew, I'm glad you brought that issue up, because what we are finding more and more is that purpose is the real driver for most people who want to work for these types of organizations, especially the financial sector. Now, what I see is that if you have a company, let's say a bank or any financial institution, that is trying to define why it exists in the first place, and in that definition, you bring in issues that are very core at the moment. I don't know if this is still on. The issues that are very core, top of the mind, one of the biggest challenges that we have today is the climate change factor. And I find that where we're working in our kind of environment, working with clients, is that the younger generation especially considers this factor of climate change and transition to net zero, net zero goals, very, very crucial. So if you do not merge the organizational purpose with an individual's, especially the younger generation who have a higher eco anxiety than we, the golden oldies, if you don't merge those two, the purpose of the organization and what drives the values of the individual together, then you do not get to the kind of goals that you are saying. So as we financial institutions need to take note of is don't just greenwash, they say whitewash, but in this case, don't just greenwash the issue of climate change. Make it very, very practical. Make it very authentic, because these young people will know it. Once you are greenwashing something, they will tell that you're not being honest and genuine. So make it sure that it is as part of your strategy, not just on the website. Make sure that's not just in the financial yearbooks. It should be part of the decision making that we take every day. It should be part of the daily operations, day-to-day operations. They should see it. They should feel that the organizations they are coming to work for are really displaying the initiatives that are very visible and authentic towards climate change. And that really takes, for the people who are in the older generation, that shift where you have the mind shift is a big, big challenge, in that if I've been a CFO in an insurance company, now you're asking me to start thinking green and all these nice, soft, pink issues. That's how they view it. Why should I go there? I just want my spreadsheet tell me what profits I'm going to make at the end of the year. And now you want me to go and start focusing on green peace type of issues? Yeah. They are not interested.
But what's the incentive? So let's talk about that, right? So I agree with you.
Yes.
The younger people, I think it's an easier sell. I think we're in a world where most young professionals totally understand how the world of business should interact with sustainability, especially the environment. We've seen climate change, we've seen the impact, etc. The problem are the golden oldies, right? So let's talk about how do you incentivize that school to make sure that they also climb on this bandwagon?
You see, when usually the older, don't want to call them golden oldies, but the drive usually is towards profit.
Yeah.
And here we're talking about purpose and profit. Shouldn't be sacrificing one. It shouldn't be an either-or issue, because when people think of this, they think the younger people just want to do passion type of work, but not the money.
Yeah.
And we are saying that actually you can combine the two. There are lots of opportunities and business opportunities once you go this route. You know, it is just a newer way. There are lots of industries that were never existed before, but with this initiative towards reducing the carbon emissions, doing the green carbon accounting type of initiatives, you'll find that they are actually money-making. So you shouldn't sacrifice your passion for profit or profit over passion. You can actually blend the two, because these are new opportunities that never existed before, and they can bring money onto the table.